What's happening? Last night I had a dream. In this dream, I was in an airplane and we were on the runway preparing to take off. And there was a lot of people in the plane that I recognized, including family members and such. And right before, as it was getting ready to take off, it abruptly stalled and broke down. So, as a result, Uh, the pilot announced that the flight was canceled. But oddly enough, people just refused to get off the plane. They just stayed inside. They protested. And so they had this mechanic come on. It was this old man that looked kind of recognizable, kind of looked like Santa Claus. And he tried to fix it. And he said to start it up, and an attempt was made to start up the plane and it just broke down again. So I decided I'm going to get off the plane while everyone else just waits there for a long time. And so I get off the plane and I start basically taking a tour of some kind of city and kind of looked other dimensional like. People were brown skin, very Latin looking. They kind of looked like Mayan. They kind of look like Mayan people because they have this unique facial structure, and they were short and they had very dark skin. And I don't remember much of the city except for these people that I was just paying an enormous amount of attention to for some reason. Like, I remember clearly in the dream that I was like staring at them and just watching them for long periods of time. So after a while, I go back to the airport and I have to go through customs again. I remember being in line there. And this was definitely something Hispanic or Latin because I even remember signs being in Spanish, uniforms with Spanish writing on them. And so I got back in, and the status of the plane was everybody was burned out and tired. Oh, they were exhausted because they couldn't fly out. So um there's family members of mine that were in the plane and I'm asking them what's going on. And they said the mechanic has been working for many hours. He's tired. He's about to come back. And this guy came back and he was frustrated and angry that he couldn't seem to figure out what the problem was or whatever the situation is. So finally, he managed to fix the plane and he left and we reboarded and stuff and we got on the runway. And when we took off on the runway, that was a feeling of tremendous peace and awesomeness floating through those clouds when we finally got up there. So, I don't know. Is this an allegory for something? It really feels like it is. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but it does kind of have some kind of implications for a sort of rapture dream, for lack of a better word. That's what I interpreted it as. So, also, guys, I do recommend you see the movie I watched last night. It's called crap. I forgot what it's called, but it's about these two Indian boys. Something fire. Really good movie, really realistic, real life type stuff. No nonsense, you know. Um, I'll look it up and I'll put it down in the comments if anybody wants to see it. But it's uh smoke smoke signals. It's called Smoke Signals and it's free on YouTube. And the main theme of the movie was a house fire on the 4th of July, which I thought was interesting on its own. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share that dream. Take it easy.